evaluation. Good. During this evaluation, I am looking at your pronunciation, your vocabulary, and then your grammar. Are we okay? Good.
Yes.
So, Mrs. Sawadogo, where do you live? Because I know that that name is in West Africa, in Burkina Faso.
Yes.
So tell me a bit about you.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm Mrs. Sawadogo Mariam.
Okay.
I come from West Africa, precisely Burkina Faso.
Okay.
But I live in Jamena.
Oh.
Since 1 year.
Okay.
So I work in Jamena.
Okay.
And yes.
With your family, are you living in Jamena with your family?
No, I'm alone.
What is this now? How can you abandon your husband, your children, and
come
and...
Because Jamena, for my organization, Jamena is considered as red, not secure environment. So it's not able to our family to live with us here. But each 3 months, I go my country to rest and back. Yeah.
And then you come back.
Yes, I'll come back.
So every 3 months, how many weeks or days do you have to go back to Burkina Faso and return to N'Djamena? How much time do you spend every 3 months?
2 weeks.
Okay. And what's the name of your organization?
Care France, but I work with another organization such as Action contre la faim and Group UED. It's a concession.
Okay. Which means that you know Mrs. Sekpe. Do you know Mrs. Sekpe of Care?
No.
Care International in N'Djamena. She's Deputy Country Director. Mrs. Sekpe, you get. Yes, Mrs. Sekpe,
yes,
you get.
Yes, I know. Igat is DCOP. She's DCOP.
What is DCOP? Tell me.
Deputy Country.
Good.
Deputy Country.
Okay. Yes,
because
I started.
We have three persons. We have a country director.
Okay.
Deputy country director for program. Deputy country director for support.
Support. Okay. Look at your organization considers N'Djamena as an insecure location. Insecure, not insecure.
Okay.
Insecure. Good, because security comes from secure. So that word is not security, but security.
Okay.
Security.
Good.
Okay. So, yes, I've been working with her for some time now. That's why I know her. Since January. So she is also my participant and we are progressing.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So right now I am sure she is in Benin. She went back there good last week or early this week.
Yes.
Just like you will go back in 3 months. When are you going back? When will you have 2 weeks to go and see your family?
My last travel was April.
Okay.
And the next is for August.
Okay. So let us look at travel. These 3 words, look at can you see your chat window?
Yes.
So my last
travel.
Good. My last trip is aller-retour.
What's the difference? What moment we can use? Okay.
Good. So trip is when you travel to and from. So when I say to and from, is aller et retour. When you travel to and from, let's say Ouagadougou, that is a trip.
Okay.
Journey is what you call in French voyage.
Okay.
So then travel is the verb. Voyager. I will travel.
Okay.
So I traveled. It means the past tense of travel is I traveled. And remember that in English, a verb or even a noun can be used as an adjective. For example, travel agency. Now, travel agency, travel there describes agency, l'agence de voyage. So travel there becomes an adjective. But normally, when you want to say, je suis en voyage, I am on a trip.
Okay.
Je vais en voyage. Yes. Continue.
We use trip because I will come back.
Yes, you go and you come back.
Okay.
Good. So I am, for example, my next trip will be, when will be your next trip to Burkina Faso?
August.
In August. Yeah. Or not
August.
In August. Good. So your next trip will be in August. You will travel in August. Yeah. So when you use travel now, it must be a verb. Je vais voyager. Je voyagerai. But mon prochain voyage is my next journey when it is just aller. Simple. But if it is aller retour, my next trip.
For example, tomorrow, I will travel from Niger.
To
Niger.
Good.
So this is a trip.
That's a trip because you are sure to come back.
Yes.
But when it is, for example, how was your journey? How was your journey? Means comment était votre voyage? You go to Niger tomorrow and you are still in Niger and I call you or somebody calls you, he will ask you, Mariama, how was your journey?
Okay, I see.
Comment était votre voyage?
Yes.
But when you go and you come back, you meet your colleague. Hey, Mariama, how was your trip? Because you went to Niger and you came back. Don't worry, we'll continue.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, I see.
Don't worry.
I see.
Come.
Thank you.
You are welcome. So my first question is this. How long have you worked for Care International or Care France? I don't know who is your real employer. International.
It's the difference.
It's complicated. Yes, tell me.
Yes, I see. I'm working since October 2021.
Okay. So that was your first employer, or you worked somewhere before joining Care France?
I'm working since 13 years.
Okay.
Yeah, worked before. Care France is my, I think, fifth or sixth organization.
Okay.
It's the third time where I work in Jamena, but Chad, not Jamena necessarily, but Chad. But before this organization, my last organization is Search for Common Ground.
Okay.
Do you know search for common ground?
I heard about it. Okay. But you are going to tell me more about it later. I want us to agree on this since and for. When you use since, you must give the time. The time. Okay. The start time.
Okay.
For example, I have been at the office since 8 o'clock. It means dépuis.
Yes.
When you use dépuis, you give the time.
Yeah.
And then when you use for, which is pendant, you give the number of years, the number of minutes, the number of days, etc. For example,
is it possible to use
during 13 years? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, you can use during, but what is more precise is for 13 years. Because here now it takes us into, look at it. I have been working. That's another way to say during 13 years. It's possible to say it, but just let's make it very simple for now. For 13 years, or since 2009, 2009, that's when you started working. Good. Okay. So, Mrs. Sawadogo, tell me a bit about Burkina Faso. Is that where you were born?
Yes.
Were you
born I was born. Yes. I was born in Côte d'Ivoire.
Oh, Burkina Faso and Côte d'Ivoire is one thing. That is why you have the president of Côte d'Ivoire, who is a Burkinabe, and then the president of Burkina Faso, Blaise Compaoré, the former president living in Côte d'Ivoire.
Côte d'Ivoire is the same. Burkina in Côte d'Ivoire is the brother.
Yes. So you were born in Côte d'Ivoire, which means that your parents live in Côte d'Ivoire.
Currently, my mother from 1994.
No. Make the sentence again. Currently, your mother
lives in Côte d'Ivoire
since 1994.
No, my father is died. My father is
passed away. Yes. Okay. So your father died in 1994.
Yes.
Okay.
So me after get the university degree bachelor.
Okay.
I come Burkina Faso to continue my studies.
Okay.
So I come Burkina say I must use since or for since 1999.
Okay, so I came to Burkina Faso since 1999.
Yes.
Okay, but remember that you can use in. In is best in 1999. You use since. You use since if you are still, the action started in the past and is still happening.
Okay.
For example, you are not in Burkina Faso now, but so you cannot say, I came to Burkina Faso since 1999. No, I came to Chad since 2021.
Yes.
Because you are in Chad now. Good. So, please, You obtained your bachelor's degree. Look at it, after I obtained, not after I had. You obtained, okay. Or after I get, no, I obtained my bachelor's degree, okay? So you were born in Côte d'Ivoire, in which town?
I'm born in...
I was born
in 1977.
Okay, in which town? Kelvin,
Abidjan.
Oh, good. So I thought that you were born in a cocoa producing area like Dalwa, where you go there, you see only Burkinabés who say, no, we are not Ivoirians.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Many Burkinabés work in plantation of cacao plantation.
Okay, so we are going to solve that problem now as cocoa plantation.
Coconut?
No, not coconut.
No cocoa, cacao.
In Sawadogo, cacao in English is cocoa. Cocoa.
Okay.
Cocoa.
Cocoa,
like yes. So it's okay. Cocoa plantations. Okay. But what was your father doing in, was your father a Burkinabé or an Ivorian?
Yes, Burkinabé.
And so why did he go to Côte d'Ivoire, especially Abidjan?
I think it's to find better life.
Okay.
Because my father had liked to go to school.
Okay.
So for many Burkinabé, Côte d'Ivoire is El Dorado.
Yes, the Europe of Burkinabés.
Yes. So for him, he can get the best situation in
okay.
In there.
So, which means that you were born in Côte d'Ivoire in Abidjan precisely, and that is where you grew up till 1999.
Yes.
Before you went back to continue your studies or to further your studies, so your studies means pour poursuivre vos études.
Yes.
Before you went back to further your studies, had you ever gone to Côte d'Ivoire, to Burkina Faso since you were born? Or it was your first time to discover Burkina Faso?
It was my first time.
Oh my God. And at that time you were about 22 years old.
Yes, yes. And it was very difficult for me and my young brothers.
Okay.
Because this year, in my family, after the person died out of delay.
Yes. Allô?
Oui, bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, madame.
Oui, je suis intéressée pour faire la formation en anglais. Vous êtes situé à quel niveau exactement?
Nous sommes à Sable Bonamoussa, dit madame.
Non, à Yaoundé.
Ok, vous êtes à Yaoundé.
Yaoundé, vers Carrefour, c'est Carrefour et Géo, c'est quoi?
Oui, vous connaissez Masque Hotel?
Oui, Masque Hotel, oui.
Oui, nous avons sorry. Un instant.